Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to walk you through an edit. I'm going to show you how to add cinematic glow and color to your portraits to really sort of amp them up a little bit. So this was an image that I took of Emily Reinhard during our vintage carnival shoot with makeup by the amazing Jolie's Makeup Artistry. So this was from our vintage carnival studio session. I'll put the link up here so you can go check out the behind the scenes. And we were using lots of RGB lights and a smoke machine and all sorts of things. So what I want to do is I want to enhance the colors that are in the image, but I also want to add some glow. So we had these candles, and I've done a tutorial before on adding candlelight, but I just wanted to add the glow. So what I did was I did do a radial glow. So I'm just going to set this to full and normal. So if I move me out of the way, so down here I had, it's just a radial gradient, and it's from dark blue or mid blue anyway through to white, so you can see that there. So I popped that on, I set it to screen, and I believe it was set to around about 17% or thereabouts. Now the rest of the glows that I put in are basically the same, but instead of blue, they are literally just a radial filter. Again, come in, select your gradient, go to radial, and these are just orange through to white. Now you can change these. These are all on hard light at about 88%, but if you wanted to drop them down, you could do that, and you could select them down even further. Of course, you could go to something like soft light to soften the lighting effect on them. From here, you can come in if I wanted to add some more color to the image. So for instance, if I wanted to just add a solid color, I could come in, I could add red. And I'm going to put that to either color burn, or you can put it to color. I'm going to go to color burn at this particular point in time. And then I'm going to drop that down a little bit, and on the mask, because it's a bit too much over most of the image, I'm just going to take that off. And probably bring that down a little bit further. Now over here it was very blue, so if I come in, do a solid color again, I'm going to go to blue. Again, come back into color burn, bring that down. And that's boosting the color just a little bit more. From there, I just added a preset, which is Iris by Fine Art Actions, which I must admit is actually kind of one of my favorites. So that's pretty much it. I could have come in, I could have done some more smoke. I didn't do too much to my model, little bit of cleanup, but the makeup and everything was just perfect. I did brighten her eyes up a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So a quick one today. I just wanted to show you how you could come and add in some extras. If you want to, here's another thought, just finishing off. If I take a big round brush, and with white, you could use yellow if you want to, and I'm just going to paint in there. Again, setting it to screen, although you could set it to soft light if you want to. I would drop the opacity down a little bit, but that can also add a bit of a oomph to your candles and glows and things like that. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you have a different method for adding light glows and things like that to your images, maybe put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And I will see you next time in YouTube. Bye.